I'm getting removed from the Trump event. Why do I have to leave, sir? Can you tell me why? Like, I've knocked more than 12,000 doors for President Trump. I've done everything I'm getting kicked out right now, guys. Guys, I'm getting kicked out of the Trump event for no reason. Like, I'm just standing there supporting Trump. Like, why are you removing me? Can you give me a reason why? Did Trevor tell you to remove me? Like, what did I do? That's wrong. I've done nothing but support Trump since the beginning. Like, why am I getting removed? What did I do? You're not even giving me a reason why. Why? What did I don't even know what I did. They just came up to me and said I have to leave. I don't know. I saw Trevor and the guy just pointed like him to me and said I have to leave. But I don't know. It's ridiculous.
There's Dylan Quattrucci getting kicked out of a Trump event in New Hampshire. Now, he said he's the deputy director of the campaign, knocked on more doors, and worked for Trump more than anyone else. And some are speculating that this picture is the reason for his expulsion, where he tweeted this: "Just arrived at President Trump's New Hampshire primary victory party and ran into the wonderful Alina Habba. Alina is President Trump's rock star attorney and a huge inspiration of mine." But by the end of his long walk of shame, he had some choice words for Trump world.
I've done more for President Trump than literally anybody in the entire state, and they're removing me from this event. That is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Unreal. They just kicked me out for no reason. For no reason. They just came up to me and said, "Dylan, you have to go."
Wait, really?
Yeah, and I'm like the biggest Trump guy here. Absolutely unreal. This is how they treat loyalty in Trump world. I've done nothing but be extremely loyal to this man, and they kicked me out. Absolutely ridiculous. I guess I'm not welcome here. I guess their calls for unity are complete bullshit, and they don't actually mean anything they're saying. So.
He went from the biggest Trump supporter there to concluding that Trump world's calls for unity are BS, and they don't mean anything that they're saying. Looks like Dylan has become another MAGA ally and extreme loyalist to be discarded like he's nothing. Now, the speculation comes from the spotlight being shined again on Trump's attorney, Alina Habba, who couldn't attend court earlier in the week.
A little more information on what's happening in that courtroom in New York City. Here we go now. Juror number 3, Dana, reported that he is feeling ill. The jury's been sent home for the day, and Alina Habba, the Trump attorney I mentioned, she doesn't feel well. One or both of her parents have COVID. Habba had a fever for 48 hours, but has tested negative. Defense made a motion to dismiss. That was denied. Trump asked his attorney to remind the judge that tomorrow is the New Hampshire primary. So the judge, Judge Kaplan, is taking that under consideration. No decision made just yet. But there will not be a courtroom proceeding today on the E. Jean Carroll case in New York, which means the president can go back to New Hampshire. At his choosing. And then I think he's got a final rally tonight in Laconia, New Hampshire.
After basically calling in sick to court on Monday and then immediately attending Trump's New Hampshire primary event on Tuesday, the worry is that the judge might have been made aware of this unlikely and amazing recovery that was documented in Quattrucci's glowing post about Habba. So he was swiftly kicked out, and although he's Trump's biggest supporter, he no longer feels they mean anything that they say. But it only took him 2 days to come back.
Hey, I'm Dylan Quattrucci. I'm that guy who was kicked out of President Trump's victory party the other night after working on 2 of his New Hampshire Trump campaigns, knocking over 10,000 doors for him, making over 40,000 phone calls for him throughout the years, and doing everything I possibly could to help him get elected. But I want to clear up some of the rumors. Number one, I'm still wholeheartedly supporting President Trump because he's the only man that can save Western civilization. He built our border wall, and he's going to finish building our border wall to stop the Southern invasion. He's going to build the greatest economy of all time and bring that back on track. And he's going to do peace through strength with his foreign policy to keep us safe for years to come and not bring us any new wars. But also the rumors that I'd like to clear up are, number one, President Trump did not have me removed from the event. I was invited to the event. I got an email invitation, I got a text message invitation, and members on staff told me they wanted me to be there since when I was the deputy director. Number two, this wasn't an accident. I saw the state director for President Trump, and then moments later, the guy standing next to him came up to me, asked if I was Dylan, told me I had to leave. Number three, this has nothing to do with me taking a photo with President Trump's rock star attorney, Alina Habba. She was there taking photos with other people. So obviously me taking a picture with her was not the reason why I got kicked out.
Dylan still supports Trump because he didn't kick him out. He was the correct target for the removal, and it had nothing to do with the Alina Habba picture where she apparently was playing hooky from court just to hang out in New Hampshire instead. But the one question that hasn't been answered yet is, why was he kicked out then?